And now do we do an intro?
Yeah.
What is up, my cranky crew? No. Okay.
What is up, fellow animal lover? No.
No. Hello, everyone. It's Bubbles. I'm here with OutcastedRum. We've actually just watched the anniversary stream, but you guys are about to watch our reactions to it. So, I hope you enjoy. It's an interesting stream. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
Well, there is no feet in this video.
You missed it.
Damn it.
No, I'll tag it on.
You fucking...
It's
That's already happening now.
That's alright, this shouldn't be important. Yeah, not important. Don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't
Oh,
care.
the trailer. Actually, this trailer is pretty cool. Look at what they got on the table.
Oh, fuck off.
Look.
Ooh, hello. That is kind of cool.
Yeah. Also, the room it looks like. Look at the room. It's sick as fuck.
I'm meant to be full screen. Yeah, my DBD, it's being a piece of
Mine
poo.
loaded. I'm trying to redeem it. Yeah, I got one. Those should be the only redeemable codes, right?
Yes, DBD 7 and Trapper 7.
Unless they do another one mid fucking thing.
Oh yeah, they will. They 100% will. They always do.
Yeah.
Hello, good
No,
people
Matt,
of the
please,
forge.
just
Welcome
fucking
once again
wait 3
to
seconds, please.
Dead by Daylight's
Jesus.
anniversary.
Fuck.
7 years later. So
just
having
remind
been
me
here
later.
from the start, it's kind of special, and I'm extremely proud to be here once more to celebrate this momentous occasion with all of you. We have quite a lot of really thrilling things to, show you for the next year and beyond. We're going to talk about quite a lot of them today. To tell you all about it, I'd like to introduce you to my friend Eric here. But before, I also have quite a big surprise.
Here we go. Okay,
I'm
I'm in.
not gonna spill just
There you go,
yet,
there you go.
but stick around, and we have something that
They said they have a big
expect.
surprise.
Always such a tease. Thank
Oh,
you, Matt,
that's what
for
I
the
tell
intro.
people.
Hey, my name's Eric Pope.
Okay.
I'm the community director.
That means
here.
there is something that hasn't been leaked that they're trying to get out
By
now.
the passion of the
Okay,
DBD,
Trapper,
community.
7.
It's really something special.
Hello.
Okay.
And we take it really seriously. We don't take it for granted. And kind of along those lines, for me being here representing how we speak to our community,
Nemo, go away.
I just wanted
Nemo,
you to know
go
that
away.
we've
It's 3 in the
actually
morning.
taken
Fuck
the
off.
past year to expand our reach. We
Oh,
also
my short.
expanded where we
Go away.
are connecting with our players. Because the players at the center of everything
My
that
cats
we're
are
doing,
fucking
we want
at
to
the door.
be in more places to hear your feedback on all of the things that we're doing.
Okay, there we
So
go.
we're
I
now
just
on the
muted
Xbox
everything under
official
video.
club.
Cool.
We're now on PlayStation News. We're talking on Steam forums. We're even getting more involved back on the
Oh,
Reddit
thank God.
with the moderators there. There'll be more AMAs coming up from the
Oh,
team.
can we
Even
improve that
live streams
Reddit?
like you're seeing right
Good God.
now, we want to make more regular again. So
I think they
look
need to
forward
focus
all
on
of that
improving
coming
Dead
over
by
the next
Daylight first.
Now I think couldn't forget the most important platform
Sorry.
of them all. No joking.
Stadia.
Aside. All joking aside. Actually, today we are launching our TikTok channel as well. We found that there's actually a really
Oh.
I have a TikTok.
community on TikTok.
Go check me
We
out,
wanna be
Bubble Sensei
there
Official.
talking to you, creating fun
I have a
content.
TikTok.
So
I don't do
we're
anything on
happy.
it. Don't follow me.
But I think we should move on with the show itself. Did you know, Matt, that over the 7 years,
have a point.
there's been
No.
over 1.8 billion trials? that
What?
players- Yes, billion with a B. And to that note, DBD is not slowing down at all.
We wouldn't know how.
No, we wouldn't, and we couldn't. So let's
Oh,
get
you
through what
could.
you're going to see today. We're going to kick things off.
You definitely
with
could.
The Year 8 roadmap. It's
Stop
going to show you
uploading.
everything that's coming across the year to DBD. Following that, we're going to take you through the reveal of our next chapter, which is some incredible original stuff you're not going to want to miss. After that, we've got gameplay updates. After that, we've got quality of life updates. And then a new segment has come to the show. This is actually something that's really cool. We're going to take you beyond the core game of DBD to show
Chapter
you how we're
28.
expanding to other
Holy
places and in
shit.
other ways that you might not be expecting.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. Speaking of exciting, we have new cosmetics to reveal as well that
Yeah.
I think are going to surprise people. I'm so psyched about those.
No surprises.
And we're going to round it out with news about the in-game 7th anniversary event, which is better than ever.
I feel like I've been doing a
It's gonna
shitty
be
job of
really
reacting
exciting
so
one this
far.
year. And of course,
Well, to be
as
fair, they
mentioned,
haven't done
we do
anything
want to
yet.
stick around for whatever he's hiding because I actually know
Yeah.
what it is, and it's incredible.
Can we talk about
I
this bow
can't tell
tie?
you as much as I would like to. So,
He
thank
always
you so
does a
much
bow
for
tie.
joining us. Sit back,
Nemo, I
relax.
swear to
It's been a
God, if
great
you
show.
keep attacking my
Now I
door,
think
I'm
we should
gonna
get on.
fucking
Enjoy.
cook you up in a stew and eat you.
Hello everyone, and
Welcome to
the
the
roadmap
Sensei
segment
and
of the
Outcasted
7th year
Reacts.
anniversary stream for Dead by Daylight.
Hello.
I'm Stefan Beauchamp, head of production.
I'm here to be TOS
Dustin Brown,
unfriendly.
product director.
No, we'll do a
We're
proper
really
intro
glad to be
later,
here
but
celebrating another amazing year of Dead by Daylight with you.
Today in this segment, we'll have a look at our upcoming pillars for year 8, as well as our chapters plans and the archives and tomes updates.
I'm gonna be real, my reactions will be either decent,
take a brief moment to give a big shout
or
out
good,
to the
or
amazing team
eh,
that's been working on the game
unless
for the
they,
past years.
you know,
They put amazing effort
show
and
one
dedication
thing, which
into
is the
that,
Rebecca
and
basketball
really
outfit,
allow us to get
and then
the
I'll
game
pop
in
off,
the
I'll
state
start
it is today.
screaming.
It's just absolutely amazing and a pleasure to work with the
alright,
entire
I'll be
team.
waiting for it.
Over the past year,
That
we
shows
put out
up.
two particularly
Sorry.
interesting
Don't care about
chapters
you. They
of
can stop
Alone
uploading as long as
amongst
they can
others.
stop updating the game. Just
But first,
as long as
fun
Rebecca's
is allowed
outfit
us
comes
to dive
out.
into a new theme which we've never really had a chance to before.
And some,
Maybe
what a
medieval,
surprise!
which
Somebody
is
was
something we
racist
hadn't
in the
explored.
fucking old
So our
chat.
first foray
What a
into that,
I've got it
how that
hidden,
ties
so-
into the horror teams and
I
all
don't.
was very interesting to navigate. And the second one, for the first time, we have released
I'll
a
collapse
first
that
ever
for now.
sequel
Yeah,
to a
look,
licensed chapter in Resident
the
Evil
Resident
Project
Evil
W.
Project W,
Such a great and cool
like,
addition to
it's
the
easy
game,
to look at
I
it as
think,
an individual
bringing in a lot
chapter,
of characters
but
people
like,
love, and they
for
have
what I
been
meant
really
for Dead by
fun to play
Daylight,
with
it was a very, very good step forward.
Wesker was so well done. One of my favorite killers to play, personally. And it was right around the time that he released that we also did the
Chatted,
Prestige
you.
update.
Yeah, Wesker's great.
Making it easier than
But
ever for
Rebecca
you to
is the
sort of unlock
best.
all of your perks throughout all of your characters. We also, shortly after
That
the
Prestige update was
reduced
blessed.
the blood point total or
Yeah.
cost.
That-
of blood
that is
web
true.
For
That's
all
true.
items.
There have been some really good
We
quality of
followed
life
that up
changes
with,
going on.
Bots, survivor bots.
I
specifically,
played
custom
literally
matches.
just
Super
before
useful,
the
practice a
Wesker.
killer in a custom match. It's awesome.
I believe.
We did.
I think that was my first time ever playing. So I got to experience everything straight away, like all the quality of life updates immediately.
In-game toast notification, so you can track progress in a match, which is ever so helpful. And then last but not least, last year we said we were
sorry,
going to make our events bigger and better, and we feel
He
like we
meant
really
to say
delivered that
in-game
with last year's
post,
Halloween.
right? Because the
Probably
subtitle said
biggest
post, and I was like,
best
huh?
event we've done in Dead by
Sorry.
Daylight to date.
I got a Scarecrow Kid out of this,
Now,
and it was
switching
excellent.
gears, we're going to
You
give
got
you
what?
guys
Oh,
a first peek at the
yours
upcoming
might be ahead
content
of
you
mine.
can expect us to release throughout this next year. First and foremost,
I'm gonna
of course, there
reload
are
it.
going to be again.
This man looks
4
like he went
new
to the
chapters
University
that
of Falling
include
for the
killers.
surfboard.
But in a strange twist, what you will notice on the
Nah,
I
ground
don't even know what that means.
is that there are also
Okay, hold on.
2
What do you see at the
survivor-only
moment?
chapters being released. in this
Year 8
next
roadmap.
year.
A lot to
Okay.
unpack, changing the pace a little bit, but it's not straying too far away from what we've been used to over the past.
Wait, hold on, what?
As is tradition, we will be actually taking a peek at the next upcoming chapter, an original one in a segment that follows very shortly after this one. Again, we're exploring another team we really haven't had the chance to in the past, so that's pretty exciting,
Pirate.
both in terms
Pirates,
of,
pirates,
of the
pirates,
characters
pirates,
and
pirates.
the team we're
Sorry, I
exploring.
really wanna-
The
wanna
next 2 killers that
shipwreck.
will
I want
follow
pirates
after
too.
that are going to be licensed, and I would say licensed with a big
Oh,
L,
licensed.
if I
Okay,
can.
that's
So
alright.
November
Iconic
and March are
additions to
licensed.
the game. Extremely
Oh,
excited
okay.
to be able to talk a
Yeah,
little
I'm
bit
done
more
with
about
that.
that. Unfortunately, a little too early today to be able to do that.
Unless
We started to
the
play with
one that
them
they,
a little bit
the one
internally,
before that is
seeing
supposed
how
to
the
be
characters are
licensed.
going to shape up, and it's
So I might be
pretty
wrong.
exciting to actually have those additions. To
But
the
I think
game.
it's definitely November is
More to
licensed.
come
That's
later this
100%.
In addition
Easy.
to that, moving away from the chapters, we will
So that is
also
a killer
have
by
4 new
itself.
domes
So
added
that
to
narrows
the
stuff
game
down a
throughout
little
the
bit.
year, as we usually have over the past years. So, moving away from our chapters and archives, we'll now deep dive into the 4 pillars that compose the roadmap for the year. And as players will see, they're a continuity from what we've been doing over the last
I'm not liking the
years.
fact they keep flashing
Of
back
course,
and
the
forth
pillars
away
might
from the
look
roadmap.
same, the projects we work on
leave it on the
pillar
screen.
changes from year to year. The first pillar is something we've already talked about. Events.
The YouTube
events
one must-
evolution.
oh.
We're calling this pillar. We do plan on taking our 4 sort of pillar events and making them even bigger, even better than they have been in the past, including last year's Halloween, which we plan on sort of one-upping again this
Yeah,
year.
they know their
But in
events.
addition to those 4 pillar events, we're also going to look at adding a few more smaller events spread throughout the year.
And for those of you who have been with us for a long time, you might already know what the smell of barbecue is in the game. I know you love barbecue.
Love barbecue.
We all do. For those of you who don't, well, You'll get to see it very shortly, but really the goal is to give you more to play with at all times in the game and something to work towards too.
The fuck was barbecue? What was talking about barbecuing?
Which is more important to us than ever in Dead by Daylight. This pillar both reflects the systems that we're putting in place to make the game more secure, but also the way we're communicating with our players. The first one, the former of those, we're really excited to say that we're about to launch a vulnerabilities disclosure program, which will allow us to work with people in the wild to report potential threats about the game, about our servers, etc., and really facilitate us closing those potential weaknesses that we knew or did not know about within the game. So very, very excited to launch this. This is going to be coming up in the near future, so you can stay tuned for more info about that.
Yes, I'm super excited for when we're able to share a little bit more information.
I feel like they've been pretty good at doing a lot of updates to like the safety and security side of things.
We're also going to be looking at
recently.
revamping our sort of streaming strategy. We want to make sure that
that'd
we're
be
able
true.
to communicate with
Like, there's been a lot of work
players
on it this
more
past
often,
year. Obviously,
offer
there's been
higher level
challenges, but they've been pretty good with
transparency,
it.
discuss sort of updates and the progress on a lot of the features and initiatives we're going to be announcing and talking about throughout this stream today. We plan on doing that by doing live streams more consistently to celebrate, new chapter releases.
That's a good thing.
Large key beats, and generally just being in contact with you, our community, consistently throughout the year. One of those topics is very likely to be our next pillar, which is live balance, a topic that's, very dear to us. It's something I spend a lot of time thinking about and worrying about. And something that I won't go too deep into today, because we will be talking about our live balance.
They spend a lot of time thinking about it.
In a future segment and talk about
Definitely thinking about it.
Planned for the coming months.
Not much else.
Very important for us.
I think
and
we
know
are.
how
We are
dear to the community's heart
in
is
sync.
also a pretty hot topic in general, I would say. Last but not least, quality of life.
Yeah.
Is
Hot
a staple
topic.
pillar on
Yuck.
which we have continuously worked throughout the years, and this is all about the UI and feature improvements we make to the game as a more general type of thing.
I feel
One
like
improvement we did last year was
maybe
the
swap the
Survivor
Dwight
Hub,
and the
which
Nurse
facilitates
categories.
exchange and communication
it was
between
basically
players,
in
even
order
if they're
of
not
what they
talking
do well
with
to
each
what
other
they don't
directly,
do so well.
to make sure you can always make a better decision as a survivor when you're playing the game, because you know what's happening a little bit more than you used to in the past. In addition to that, you've talked about the improvements we made to the progression and made it faster to level up. But we made it even faster by allowing you to just spend a ton of blood points almost instantaneously and just get it done and get it through with with upgrading your characters and leveling up much faster in the blood web.
It feels great.
It does. And finally, the map repeat prevention feature, which was released a few months ago, which, again, another addition. There's a lot of maps into the game. Some of you might have felt like even if you're playing for just an hour, you're often tapping like 2 or 3 times into the same map and such, and this is really preventing that from happening as much as possible, so a very cool addition.
Definitely
I'm
underrated.
not going to go too much in detail today,
Addition.
or at least in this specific segment, to talk more about quality of life
'Cause,
features,
like,
but we'll have 2 new faces.
I
and
could
Pamela,
go on
who are
a
gonna
lot
be
about how
coming up
I
in a
hate
future panel
when I feel like
and
I'm playing
talk
the
to you
same match
about
over and over
some of the
again.
projects we have
Yeah,
run and
so
even show you a few
even like a slight
few
change to
features
that
that we have
is
under
welcome.
works right now and that are going to be
New
coming
game
up in
modes
your
would go
hands fairly
fucking
shortly.
off.
Yeah.
Excellent. There's a
Just
lot
saying.
we
There's
look
pros and
forward
cons,
to
but
sharing
yeah.
with you in this stream today.
I mean,
and we thank you again for an amazing 7 years
a
celebrating
new game
Dead by
mode
Daylight
based
with
off of
us.
just like hide
We
and
look
seek
forward
or
to
something
many
instead of
more.
like doing
Next up is our
generates.
friend Dave Richard.
I feel
But
it would
first,
pop
look
off.
at our next upcoming Dead by Daylight chapter.
Plus, it also brings in the chance for like more like different types of gameplay.
Hey,
Tell you what,
Just in general.
we'll play
creative
prop
director
night
of Dead by
sometime.
Daylight.
That'll feel
I'm
like
super
hide
happy
and
to be
seek.
with you today
Dead by Daylight.
to celebrate our 7th anniversary.
I used to play
and
fucking
to show you a first look at our
Minecraft prop hunt
latest
all the
chapter.
fucking time.
No, not prop hunt, prop night.
Let's take a look at the trailer.
Whatever. Doesn't
No,
matter.
you could kill hunters in the
programmed
Minecraft
for
hunt I played.
It was supposed to help us build a safer home, but something happened. It became self-aware.
Is this like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs
It has
chapter?
no empathy. It doesn't feel pain.
They look like the same vests that the guys in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs wear.
This killer is, by the way, I like the look of it a lot.
It
He got
learns at an
splooged.
impossible rate, and it won't stop until we are dead. Or worse.
Is this the singularity thing I keep hearing about?
Uh-huh.
Hang on. That looks very Meet Your Maker.
It does.
Am I, yeah.
But I don't think it's a Meet Your Maker thing. I believe
No,
it's
like,
completely new.
like, trust me, if you saw the guards from Meet Your Maker, like,
No,
up
I've
close.
seen stuff about Meet Your Maker.
Yeah.
Well, this will bring us to a distant, unknown
Sci-fi
planet.
horror.
And
There we
will
go.
feature characters from a possible future.
So we get a new map,
Additionally,
I
will
believe.
be taking some time with you
Yep,
today
I'm
to
down.
Go over the characters and the map of the
So
chapter.
it was like
But this year we're
I'm
doing
excited for
things
this
a
because
little
they
bit
did
differently
past with
a
Renato, right?
behind-the-scene video.
From like distant
We
past,
want to show
Victoria,
you the
yeah, yeah.
and now we're getting
chapter, but also
distant
show
future.
you new faces
So, you
that
know.
you might not have seen before of
Might not be
amazing
distant.
people that are working hard to make
They
these
did
chapters
say it was
possible.
distant future.
Let's take a look.
Okay. Fucking forehead.
Hey, we're doing a reaction. You're the one that keeps talking.
What are we supposed to react?
We've prepared
Yeah, but we're not supposed to talk over everything.
What's the whole point?
Sorry, YouTube, we're new at this.
big deal
No.
because we're going to explore a new
It's not like we can
genre.
rewatch this
We're going
until they upload it.
sci-fi. I think that any kind of subject
end
or
transmission,
genre
that's
can
something
be
you could learn from.
rewrapped and reimagined as horror. And sci-fi.
Sorry, that was really mean.
There are three big
Stop
themes
talking over
that
the video,
we
he
wanted to
says.
explore
Oh,
in
let's
this
react
First
to the
of all,
video.
it's
Shut
clearly
the
an
fuck.
alien world. We wanted you to
What
feel
the
like
fuck?
you are far from home. that
Oh,
you
this
are
is
lost in
big.
space.
Hold on.
The
This
second
does look
one
very
is
cool.
that we wanted to make sure that the human technology looked weak, lo-fi, so that you never feel safe within these constructions that
Oh,
they've
people
built
wanting
on
an
the
alien
set.
chapter are gonna be
And the last
pissed.
thing we've added to the mix are traces of a long-lost
Here's the
alien
thing. This
civilization.
is what people said. Last chapter was Predator. This chapter's Alien.
Yeah, like, because this is close enough that they're probably not going to do Alien as an actual license for a while, which means that people just going to be irritated about that.
The problem is, like, it's been 3 original chapters in a row.
Alright, so
Kinda sucks. But
No,
at least
I'm okay with
the next two are guaranteed to be, you know, licensed.
to focus on what I'm saying, the map already looks very trapper friendly.
Finally.
Like,
Hey,
there's a lot of foliage that like Trapper and Hag are going to be able to make use of.
You could argue that the map update for Shelter Woods was trapper friendly.
Yeah. Oh look, I didn't say it was, but you know.
And if the fucking Victoria one, what is it? Shattered Square wasn't so fucking big, then it would be trapper friendly. But you know.
Vegetation in general. The main
Okay, I
building,
want to hear what
idea
Harry
was
Potter
to show
says.
there was a safe space for the characters. As you can see, it's on stilts. It's elevated compared to the map. The idea was to show that the map is very dangerous. Should
Oh,
be safe for you.
sorry,
That's
that
triple
texture
story.
on the rock was
The
really
interesting
cool.
idea we had is
That is 3
once you get
stories.
into the structure, it's actually more dangerous or looks more threatening to you.
This is the first time we've had like 3 different floors on a map, right?
The singularity is
Not including the
an
glitch
AI
spot
that
in
is supposed to help the
RPD.
human crew settle on this
Kind of
planet.
technically,
But
it's hard
while
to
it was scouting,
say.
it got in touch
Huh?
with a piece of old alien technology and was enlightened. And now it wants to overthrow and kill all human. So this killer is an interesting take on the cyborg. We're used to see organic character using pieces of machinery to become more powerful. But the singularity is doing it in reverse. It is a simple piece of technology using a cloning technology to get organic material.
Oh, the
fresh
customization
to become more
options
powerful.
are gonna be fucking
Well, the inspiration
baller.
of the killer design was, you know, we always wanted to do a sci-fi killer, so you're going to be able to go around the map and set up these biopods, spread your consciousness inside of these biopods, and then if you're able to catch a survivor inside of your reticle, you'll be able to infect them, appear next to them, and then you'll be able to attack them and keep the chase going. One of the important things for survivors is teamwork, trusting each other.
Then we're all
together.
fucked.
So with this killer, one
I
of
can
its
see a
abilities
bit of a
in this
problem
stream
with
is
that.
Once a survivor is tagged or infected, you can spread that influence to other
I'm sorry,
survivors,
but
and it
I'm
does so
already feeling like people are
automatically,
gonna bitch about this
survivors will
power.
be less likely to work together,
Mm.
and
Like,
they
it's
do
not a
get
bad
more
power, but it's
discipline
one
between
that people are gonna see like a skill merchant. Like, because they won't be able to look past it.
La présence
Yeah.
humaine est visible dans la map. On voit une compagnie qui a essayé de coloniser, de trouver sa place dans ce monde. Mais
Good thing this has subtitles.
I'm so glad they just switched to French without telling anybody.
Et
Yep.
le dernier survivant de cette expédition loupée.
I'll be
c'est
honest, not feeling the survivor at the minute. Like, cool and all, but like,
quite resourceful. He's able to
you know.
troubleshoot some pesky issues on the survivor side, and he's able to.
I
adapt
feel
very
like he's the
quickly
kind of survivor
to
who's gonna
be able
get
to
weird
bring
cosmetics
the
as
killer
opposed to.
away from the other
know.
survivors.
Well,
He's
to be
able
fair,
protect
he's
the
in from
others.
the future, so you know.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Okay, hold on.
That's so far
He's
from
able to bring the
In the
killer
future,
away from
we
people,
wanted
so
to
he
make
might
sure
have
that
like a
Gabriel was a
noise
character
notification
that,
type one.
Any of us could
Yeah.
recognize
which I wouldn't mind.
in it.
They're overdue
Super
another one of those
excited
kind of
for
things.
players to try this map.
It's like
I think
Pebble
it's good
and
that,
Deception
Sci-Fi is finally in
are
the
similar,
DBD.
but
I
not
think it's good
directly
for
on
players
you,
to
you know.
experience the creepiness and the threatening vibe of this map. And
Oh look,
I think
he's
they're gonna
able to get
really
grabbed
enjoy
out of lockers.
C'était un sacré défi.
Already, what the fuck kind of a hold is that? He's basically at the floor.
Bruh, you gotta be careful, you're gonna fucking knock him out on a rock.
Just start smacking him into walls.
I want that to be the Mori now.
We'll probably end up seeing the Mori
This is
again.
That'll be the Mori there. Well,
I'm
thanks
really
for the spoiler.
excited for all of our players, survivors, and killers alike to be able to experience our first original
What?
sci-fi chapter.
Okay, well, we didn't get to see the full of it.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad
As
they
always,
spoiled
you'll
that.
be able to play with the content of
Problem
this
is that
chapter
I'm
in
more interested
DBD
about the
right
perks.
after this broadcast.
Mm,
For everyone else, the chapter becomes available on June 13th.
that's a lie.
Before I leave, I want to
We have to
take
wait
some
till your
time
birth.
and thank all of you, veterans and newcomers alike.
Can I say that or can I
to
not say
play
that?
Dead by
Yeah,
Daylight
that's
and
fine.
to be
I'm
part
not
of
keeping
this
it secret.
incredible journey
Oh.
with us.
Yeah, so
I
it's
want to wish
gonna.
you a happy
It's
7th
actually gonna be
anniversary.
May
May the
23rd.
year be filled with fun
Yeah.
and surprises.
It'll be the day after,
Next up, we
because
have
May
Natalie and
23rd for
Jeff
us will be.
to talk about some gameplay
May
improvement
yeah,
coming
May
this year.
24th. Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie.
Hey,
Team Lead
Nat
Community
and
Manager
Jeff.
for Dead by Daylight, and I'm joined here today with a very special guest.
Hi everyone, my name is Jeff and I'm a game designer on Dead by Daylight.
Thank you so much for joining
Why
me,
was
Jeff.
my
I can't wait to
first
talk a
thought
little
that
bit more about
Jeff
a
was
topic
like
that is
knockoff
always
Jeff
top
Bezos?
of mind for our community, gameplay. So we have some quick
I was about to
updates
say
for you
that
today.
man does not
Jeff,
have a
let us
single
know what they
inch
are.
of hair on him.
Well,
Apart
as you
from
know,
his
the game
eyebrows.
design team has
Nah,
many
man's
features
focused
and
on
updates
family.
planned for
What
this
can I
year.
say?
However, we'll be focusing on 3 specific topics today.
I shouldn't say that.
We'll be
He might
talking
have like
about
something
continued
actual, like an
gameplay
actual.
updates,
You probably
map
should strike
balance,
this one.
and finally,
Strike that.
plans to address face camping and
No,
Dead by
it's
Daylight.
staying in.
I'm excited to dive
No,
into
no, no,
these quick
that's
updates,
this,
so
that one's
without
actually
further
might be
ado,
problematic
let's jump
based off.
No,
of-
that's fine, that's
in.
fine.
Yeah.
I know last year we launched one of the biggest
That looks like my
perk
current
updates in
Ella
Dead by
skin on
Daylight
Siege.
ever, and it significantly shifted
Huh?
the Dead by Daylight perk
She looks like
meta
my
as a
current
whole.
Ella skin on
But
Siege.
that's
I've
not
got
what
like
we're
a
gonna be
black
talking about
beanie and
today.
blue hair.
What's happened in the past. What we're
I
going
don't
to be
even know who
focusing
that
on a
is.
little bit more is the process that we're looking to take consistently moving forward as a community and design team when it comes to these gameplay updates. So, Jeff, what more can you share with us on that?
Well, as you said, last year we launched our biggest perk update ever in Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yeah, they're
and
overdue on
it
all
had a
those.
significant impact on the perk meta. We saw a lot of perks.
I don't think
fall
there's too
out of
many
the
meta
and new
perks that
rise
need
to the
changes,
top.
but there's a
This
lot
was
of
completely natural. Like the players
like
are the ones that drove
shit
this
perks
change
that need a little bit
after
of a
the
buff.
changes went live, and it was super interesting to see, by the way. But moving forward, or for this year, we're not planning to have a major shakeup like we did last year. Instead, we've revisited our live design process to allow us to make changes at a faster rate.
Okay.
Instead, we'll be focusing on smaller, more focused balance updates with each update this
That's
year.
good. I'm
That
happy
makes
with
a
that.
lot of sense, and of course, it's one of the reasons why we listen so closely to player feedback as a whole. But it does sound like we're going to be able to integrate some of that feedback that we're
No, we know that
feedbacking
ain't
to
true.
the team, and we're discussing when it comes to these kinds of updates.
I wouldn't listen to
a
all
little
the
bit
player
faster
feedback.
than before, am I
Most
right?
of them are idiots.
Absolutely. And I think
But
the best example was the
big
briefing
number of the
previous
ones that
PTB we
actually
had.
you should listen
We
to.
had a proposed list of changes that went onto the PTB. The community gave a lot of feedback and your team reported that to us, and we made some small adjustments. Well, we made quite a few adjustments.
You know,
to
just
it,
for
and it went live.
probably
I think
going
that everyone
live
was
while
pretty
doing
happy
this
with
might
the
have made a
result.
few
So
people
our
pop in
intention
and
with this
watch.
change is really
Yeah.
to
I
be
thought
able
I
to
briefly
give
thought
us the
about it, but
flexibility to analyze, adjust, and observe the outcome more frequently. That way, similar to what happened with the previous PTB, if a change doesn't go as we envisioned, we can readjust it before it goes live, and even after it goes live.
I'm sorry, I'm
we're
lost
still
in the
listening for feedback, and we'll make
pasty
further
white
adjustments if needed.
hunk
Exactly. It's
in
this
front of me.
ongoing process that never really ends. So I think that's something really important to highlight. But of course, we know that this doesn't only apply to things like perks and add-ons. We also are aware of some of the comments you folks are leaving about maps. So we're very, very happy to announce that moving forward, we plan on having map balancing as part of these regular gameplay updates as well. What more do you have to say on that, Jeff?
First, I mean, I can already hear the players rejoicing from really far away because this has been a hot topic for a very long time in Dead by Daylight.
You know what? Jeff gets it.
I think you'll agree.
Yeah, I love Jeff.
The players probably agree too that most maps in Dead by Daylight are seen as either killer-sided or survivor-sided. And our goal with integrating into the live design process is really to make them feel more balanced, so creating a more even playing field for both sides. We started this process with the Raccoon City Police Department, then we followed suit with the Area of Crows map, and finally, the most recent ones were Blood Lodge and Gas Heaven.
I personally have liked all of the reworks, but
that they can be as small as moving a small location for totems and generators to reviewing pallets.
I feel like my only problem has been that Raccoon City, I don't know why 2 generators can spawn in the main hall. That's probably my main issue.
I know our team's already coming through a lot of the feedback. Your team's already looking at how we can integrate some of that feedback. But looking
it's a small nitpick.
What kind of maps are we going to be targeting?
A big problem, having 6 fucking gens spawn in the top floor of Midwich. That's a problem.
Yeah, but they haven't touched that yet. that wasn't one of the ones I listed.
They fucking need it. They need it from you, man.
Actually, you know what? It's not the gens for me, it's the hook spawns. Hook spawns need it.
Hook spawns on Midwich are a problem.
Coldwind farm maps.
Yes!
Cowshed and Rancid Abattoir.
Oh, praise be.
But what's important to remember is that
there is a goal.
Here we go.
We'll be listening to feedback and making further adjustments as we go.
Blow up the cowshed.
And it's also one of the reasons why it's so crucial that you let us know what your feedback is regularly through the official channel.
I can't lie, I'd actually dig that.
Of course,
Rancid Abattoir never really had that much of a problem with. But Fractured. Oh my god, fuck that map.
Wait, Abattoir, which one's that?
More information.
That's not Silo, that's not the sheddish looking one. That's the...
It's the meat factory one, you know, with the hanging cows and stuff. And
that's not a problem one. I find the Rotten Fields worse.
So if you're new to Dead by Daylight, if you've never heard this term before,
face camping
is basically a term used to describe a killer that's standing directly in front of a hooked survivor. They're not moving, they're waiting for that hooked survivor to die on hook, and this is usually happening either for a large portion of the match, if not the entirety of the match. We know that face camping can be very, very unfun for the person on the hook, but of course also the other people in the match. So we're looking to test out a new feature that's going to help combat face camping as a whole.
If it's what I think it is.
Well,
I've been thinking this for a while.
That as an altruistic survivor, it's really difficult for me to play against someone who's face camping because I just want to help and I can't. So I'm stuck, doing generators instead, which is fine, but I'd rather help my teammates. But yes, so the way the system works is that the hooked survivor has a meter on their screen, and it fills up based on the killer's distance.
I was going to say it's going to have like a meter to build up for like a...
The faster it fills up.
It sounds like it's going to be...
It fills up until it doesn't fill up at all because they're not within a certain radius.
That's kind of
fun. And once it's full, the hooked survivor can unhook themselves even in the second stage. And what's great about
even
this
in
is
second
that they get
stage,
the full benefits of being unhooked. So it's as though a teammate had unhooked them, or they unhook themselves with the perks such as Deliverance.
Well, so we've got to start running that perk.
That means they'll get the status effect.
Can't wait to double fucking unhook in front of the killer.
That is so awesome here. I know folks at home are probably
you just fucking... You just downed me because I unhooked myself with Deliverance? That's crazy. Let me do it again.
And that's what happens if the killer is forced to stay by the hook. So there's like multiple survivors swarming the hook. They're forced to stay on that radius. Is there any situation?
It's not hard to figure out.
Turn off or be otherwise affected?
She's making it sound like it's a really, really difficult thing to sort. But
I can understand with like end game if you're like trying to
swarming the hook. As soon as there is one other survivor within that same radius, the meter will build up a lot.
Yeah.
So the killer doesn't have.
It's not a difficult thing for them to program.
Yeah.
As for
to like have a little caveat
that we talked about, which
thing
is
for that.
Turning it off. Once the exit gates are powered, the feature is completely turned off, so you can defend your only objective.
Okay, very
again,
good.
without
That's
having
good.
to worry about the survivor unhooking
That
themselves.
was, I was assuming that was
makes
going to be
a lot of
him.
sense. Of course, we're going to be so eager to hear what you folks
Because
are
like
going to say on this
sometimes
matter.
camping somebody in endgame is like
And
your
for the most
only
part,
shot
It really does sound like this feature is
to
coming
get like
in
even
those most
one kill
egregious
if like the
cases
game
of
hasn't gone your
camping,
way.
where it's really used kind of in a spot that's way too early in the
I was
game.
trying to figure out where I've seen this
It's
hairstyle before. This hairstyle is the exact same as the
possible.
blue hair
So
Yunjin has.
with that said, though, when can folks expect to
I
get
love
their
it.
hands on this feature?
No wonder I don't
when
like
can
it.
they let us know what their thoughts are?
The burning question. Everyone wants to know.
You know what?
So
W
our plan,
W
which is
edition.
subject to change,
W
of course,
edition.
is to have
What I
it
want to know is, are they
sometime
going
later
to drink the
this year on a
fucking
PTB?
drinks in front
And
of
as
them?
with all PTBs, we'll be listening
That's what
to
I'm
feedback
currently.
and making further
Drink the fucking
adjustments
drinks.
Probably
live.
something
And
to do with
even once
Hooked
it
on
goes
You.
live, we'll still be listening and gathering
Maybe,
feedback to make
maybe.
further adjustments, just to make sure that it's as good as it can be.
Of course, yeah. And again,
This year,
TLDR, we're
going to
eager
be
to
getting
hear those
drunk for
thoughts,
Hooked
so
on
let
You.
us
We're not
know
adding
on the
anything.
official
We're just going to
channels
make
as much as
everybody
possible.
drunk.
You're always keeping
I want Hooked on You season 2.
But I think
That's literally what
a
I'm
wrap
waiting
for.
for.
Our quick
I
gameplay
want
update
Rafe
segment.
skin.
Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for joining me, Jeff, again.
Thanks for having me.
Can Jeff please
It
be a
was lot of
survivor?
fun. If you're interested in learning
Like,
more about this,
forget the
please
old
head on
Jeff.
over to
I want this Jeff.
deadbydaylight.com
Add him with
after
Nicolas
the
Cage.
broadcast, where there's going to be an
Like,
in-depth
and just so
article
you
looking
know,
at all
like,
three of these
I'm not even
topics in a
joking at
little
this
more
point.
detail.
I actually think
Outside
Jeff
of
is
that,
now
of
one of my
course,
new
more
favorite
gameplay
behavior.
updates are coming this year, so stay tuned to our
Behavior
official
people.
channels to hear more news on that.
Yeah, fuck
Like,
you, man.
this isn't
Our
me
next
making
segment
fun.
is
I
going to feature
genuinely
Raph
think
and
he's a cool
Pamela.
dude.
They're going to be talking a little bit more about some highly anticipated
very.
quality of life improvements that you can expect to see in the game soon. So you want to stick around.
Here we go.
You
Let's see
do
what
not
this is
wanna
going to be.
miss this.
We'll see you in the fog.
All right, it's time. Finally, I've been holding this in for too long. I can finally tell you all about our next.
If he farted,
apparently
I
this
would
is
have
the
given
big
him
thing.
all the money.
Oh.
I've been holding this in for too long. What?
What? What?
Hi everyone.
What was that?
Glad to be here to celebrate Dead by Daylight's 7th anniversary. My name
such
is
a mess.
Raphael, producer.
I don't even know what it was saying.
Today
I
I'm pleased to be
only
with
zoned out
Pam
for a
as well.
second.
Hi, Raph. Hi, everyone. My name is Pamela.
Yes,
I'm the
stole
lead UI
him.
designer on Dead by Daylight as well.
Is it going to be?
And we're
Imagine
so
it's
happy
Stranger
to be here
Things coming
today
back.
because we want to share with
That's
you
what they're
some of
announcing.
the
They're
great
announcing it here.
quality of life improvements
Because
that
they
the
don't want
team
the
is working
leakers to
really
hear
hard
about it
for year
first.
8.
It'll be some kind of
So
collaboration.
before we dive into the good stuff, today
I'll be on my
our goal
hands
is to
and
give
knees
you
if
an
Steve and
idea of
Nancy
when we plan
and
to
Demo
deliver
come
those
back.
upcoming
You know what
features.
I'd
That
dig?
said, you know it is
A
sometimes
Walking Dead outfit
priorities
collection.
and timelines can shift.
Seeing as
Mm.
the
We're
new
more
show's coming out soon,
focused
it
live
would be
stream than ever planned
thematic.
for this year. We'll
Personally,
make sure to keep you
if they were going to
engaged.
do something based
Alright,
off a TV
let's get to
show,
it.
I'd hope for like
So,
Sam
Pat,
and
to
Dean
start, I think
from
you have
Supernatural.
something that the community has been asking a lot.
So I feel like Sam and Dean are good enough for
So
their
we all
own
know Dead by
chapter,
Daylight has been
personally.
live for 7 years now. And
You
if
know.
you have been playing the game since the start, there's no way your inventory isn't full of perks, outfits, and charms, and add-ons, and items. Because we
Oh,
did
it's gonna be
release
a
lot of
fucking search
content
bar.
back in the time. But last year,
It's gonna
we
be a
did
search bar.
introduce the feature called loadout presets, which means that you were able to
They were
manage
not
this
enough
process
presets.
a little bit easier. But
I don't
right
even
now
use
we're so
presets.
happy to
I'm going to
say
be real.
that we
Because
are
I never use
bringing
the
this
same
feature
ones,
even
basically. I
more,
always change
because
it
we are
based on what
adding
I'm doing.
finally the loadout search bar to help you find
Search bar!
quickly whatever
Search
you're looking
bar!
for.
I actually
On the loadout
it's
search,
fine.
Let's
you're
go!
just gonna need to type
Search
in
bar!
either the
I'm
name
not
of
as
the
excited
thing
about
you're
this
looking
as
for, or just
like
type
it's
the
good,
word in the
but it's
description,
The next
and
7
it'll find
killers,
for
all
you
camping killers who
instantly.
camp gens.
So
I don't
let's say
care.
you're
Search
looking
bar!
for the perks affecting generators.
Yeah.
Just type in generator, and voila, all the related perks
oh my
will be
gosh.
displayed.
Oh, wait, what?
That's even
Well,
crazy.
it's gonna be huge help
That's
for
even
players.
better. Hold on.
Yes, and not
You
only
weren't
that,
expecting this.
we're
Okay,
happy to
now I
say that
respect
this
this.
feature is also gonna
So
be
what if I
available
search
in
up
all platforms,
Jonah?
and you won't have
My
to wait
favorite
for
gen
even
perk,
longer
red
either
herring.
to test it. Because this
Sorry.
feature is gonna be
be
available
fair, it
today
is based
on the
around the
PTB
generators.
update that we're gonna be releasing right after this broadcast.
Amazing. We really hope you're gonna enjoy.
Yeah.
Yes. So
So
as
Hang
I
on,
was
what's
talking
releasing?
about improvements and play.
It'll release in the PTB.
I know you have something really interesting for us today.
Yeah, we got a lot of requests on this feature. All DBD players know that sometimes when a survivor disconnects, well, it put the rest of the group at huge disadvantage.
No
and
shit.
It's safe to say that at this point, it's not going to be an ideal experience. So that's why with our upcoming feature, once a survivor will disconnect, an AI bot will take over so that the game can continue. And who knows, maybe this bot
is
will
that a
be
coincidence?
even
It's
better
Skull
than the player
Merchant.
who just disconnected. So, joking aside, we really hope this will alleviate frustration and help matches to run
They had no
more
perks,
smoothly.
so I respect it.
Yes, and also to make sure that no one is left in the dark, what we're gonna do is, as soon as a bot spawns in, every survivor and every killer on the game, they're gonna be made aware through the UI, as well as a sound cue. Whenever they see there is a survivor disconnect bot.
I
in
beg
the
that the
match
sound
they're
is
playing.
yeet.
And right now, we are planning to release the feature this summer.
Yeah.
So for the next feature, if you're playing online
When the
game,
fuck
I'm
is
pretty
summer
sure you're gonna
based off of
recognize
them?
what
What the
Sam
fuck?
is about to mention.
Yes, this
Go on,
is
Pam,
something
mention
that
it.
we're super excited because
Mention the fuck out
the
of
team
it.
is really working hard in trying to come up with an entirely
What are you
new
mentioning?
type of
Come on.
cosmetics. So you'll be able to showcase your personality on Dead by Daylight even more. So what we're talking about here is the player cards.
Player
And
cards,
what
okay.
is for
I'll dig it.
us on Dead by Daylight is alongside your
Oh,
name, you're probably
I
going
was
to be
hoping
able
for
to
Rebecca
assign
feet.
a background
I'm
or a
disappointed. I'm
banner
out.
and an icon.
It's been nice
Hey.
reacting.
And you will be able
There
to
could
earn
be
these
a
cosmetics
Rebecca
during
Feet
the fall.
banner.
This is where we're planning.
That's true. That's true.
But
Yeah, don't let your hopes go
the
down.
idea is they're going to start
Okay.
as
You know, I just
extended
really thought it
rewards
was going to
in every
happen this
time.
time.
Oh, the
And
time
we're
rewards.
still going to be working on other
Oh.
ways for you to earn those cosmetics.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to
So
do
we're not
times, aren't
stopping
you?
there.
That's awesome. Can't wait to share my custom icons and banners.
Yes.
This sounds like their
last
solution to
thing,
people
Raph, I know
saying
you
that they
have
hate
something
charms.
That ties everything that we're talking about here related to improvements.
Yeah,
So now
as we
instead of
said
getting useless
today,
charms, I'm
we're
gonna get useless
constantly
banners.
working on making DBD a safer, but also a more secure environment for all players. And the report system is an integral part of that. Right now, how it works, at the end of the game, if a player wants to report people because of bad conduct, hacking, or other reason, they can. But let's be honest, there is not much visibility on that process. But it's important to say that our team has always been committed
It's
to taking
French again.
action on this report. Soon, thanks to our upcoming feature, the player report feedback, we will let you know when an action has been taken against a player you reported.
And also to highlight even more, not only every report that every player does is really appreciated, but we are really taking serious and having those actions.
Is that also going to show
done
like the prop side
on
of
our
things?
side.
Yeah, and as for now, we plan to
I don't know.
release the feature over the summer.
Because I'd love to know
That's
that
it
giving
for
props is
today.
actually doing
Thanks for
something
another
interesting.
Amazing year.
You know.
Thank you so much, Pam, for being
Maybe
with
they'll
us
show up
today.
with the player card stuff.
How sick would it be
Next
if you
up,
get like
an
an extra
exciting look
10k
at
blood
what
points
lies
if
ahead for
somebody
the world
gives you
of
props?
Dead by Daylight. Enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
And then it can be
Make
like,
it a million.
what?
Make it a million.
No, like it would be,
Yeah, no, 10k sounds about right. Oh,
yeah. Oh my gosh.
pretty cool comic series. Oh, this was in the trailer.
Oh,
beginning.
okay. I might actually have to get this, you know. I love myself the Legion. A while back, people thought I was a Legion man.
Well, it's already obviously Julie and Frank mainly.
Yeah, that's fine. Julie's best of the best.
Look at that. Susie's better than Julie. Thank you very much.
No, Susie's overrated. Julie's best.
This is why you're an L YouTuber. Oh, hold on.
They had a Christmas version of that map.
They also apparently are getting a bunch of skins or something.
Yeah, apparently their cosmetics have been popping.
I know Sadako got a shit ton of them. Yeah. I find that stupid.
That is very, very dumb.
You're gonna tell me that you're gonna give twins a fucking skin on mobile but not on PC?
No, they're adding twins to mobile.
They're adding twins?
That was an
well,
announcement
there's
that they're
more new
adding twins
outfits.
to
There we
mobile.
go.
Custom Moris.
They already did that with Sadaka, I believe. This is ridiculous. They could do this for the PC version.
Oh. Give me. I want that gold mask so much.
Too bad, it's fucking mobile. Get fucked, idiot.
Well, looks like this channel is now going to be a Dead by Daylight mobile channel.
Executive Vice President of
That's so
Digital
stupid.
at Behavior Interactive.
It's so dumb.
As someone who's been on Dead by Daylight
Make
since
it
the very
both.
beginning, it's been amazing to see the ways both the game and its community have grown.
There are going to be a bunch of people.
This looks like Dead by Daylight's
Comic
stepdad.
books, a board game, Hooked on You, and even the Dead by Daylight movie on the way. We've become a franchise with something for everyone. Today,
I hear the
I'm
movie,
happy
I
to
forgot
announce
about
that. We're
that.
gearing up to get even bigger, expanding Dead by Daylight beyond our core game and giving players more ways into the fog than ever before. To bring these new experiences to life, we're collaborating with some amazing studios.
Imagine they just
one with
announced
expertise
Dead
in
by Daylight
multiplayer
World.
games, and another with
They're gonna make
expertise
shorts or
in
something.
interactive
No,
narratives.
they'll announce
So
Dead by
with that,
Daylight World in
let's hear a
Florida.
little bit more about what they've been up to.
I don't think they're big enough for that.
If you're right next to Disneyland.
We're obviously all horror fans here at Supermassive, and massive fans of it. Now we're thrilled to be collaborating
Supermassive!
with Behavior on a brand new single-player interactive story game
okay.
set
Supermassive are the Until Dawn guys.
I know.
Daylight.
We've been working hard.
Sorry,
to
I
make
just
the
tabbed out.
tension, agency, and branching storytelling of a supermassive game.
So we
together
might be
with Dead
getting
by
a
Daylight's
we're getting a
mythology
single
to
player
create an
story.
intense narrative experience filled with powerful life or death choices. Our game will be set outside the entity's realm and feature the story of a new cast of characters who players will follow for an unprecedented experience.
New cast,
beyond
okay.
the fog.
This is a whole new way for horror fans to experience Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
We couldn't be more excited
I'm in.
to share
I'm in.
it.
Golden buzzer. Okay, I push it.
Stay
I push
tuned.
it.
We'll have more to reveal later this year.
Bro, my
Fuck
balls
off.
have a tingle to them right now.
Oh, you're revealing now.
Winter joined the Behavior family
Okay.
to work on a brand new project set in the Dead by Daylight
Wait, what?
universe. One of the things we love most about the world of Dead
What?
by
Who's
Daylight is
Midwinter?
the infinite possibilities. We thought about the game's multiplayer action, which we love, and reimagined it in a completely new way.
The themes in our game will center around greed and the lust for power. These will be present in both the gameplay itself and in the stories of the characters who were tempted to enter a strange new corner of the entity's realms. Our vision is to create a multiplayer PvE experience
Is this a
where instead of facing off against each other, up to 4 players can team up.
This is another type of game. So there's two. This is PvE and the other one's a single player game.
Scavengers. Oh, I heard about this. Yeah.
Still in very early
They're a
stages.
newer company, but
We
I
are
heard
really
Scavengers was
excited
pretty
about
good.
what we're doing and can't wait to share more as we go.
Stay tuned.
Hey, they're doing what Overwatch couldn't. Sorry.
Sorry, for anyone watching my video, you didn't actually see most of that little bit because I was researching what the company was. It's alright, we'll go back over afterwards.
Well, that's 2 new games in DBD, so that's more than just.
Hi everyone.
Well, the thing is that also works backwards in that
everyone.
there's a chance we can get like Until Dawn stuff in.
No,
DBD.
we're getting a single player game.
Yeah, no, but like it's a two-way street where if Supermassive and Behavior are working together, things could come from Supermassive.
7 years.
I mean, to be fair, they're also working with Blumhouse with the movie, which means we could also get Blumhouse like properties in DBD, realistically.
Passion and dedication by our art department, and along the years, we provided to our players an incredible amount of options when it comes to how to represent themselves in the game.
Some would say too many.
Yes, it's a lot of outfits, and more are coming. And today I think we should share more about it.
Yeah, tell me all about this new Kate skin. I have no idea what it is, if there is one, but I'm assuming it.
So we have
a
special guest joining us later to discuss about this
You get
unique
Rebecca's skin.
collection.
Why wouldn't you give
we
Rebecca
worked
the
on
basketball
together.
outfit?
So
Unique collection. I knew this was coming. I
Okay,
knew there would be
so
a collection coming.
Dead by Daylight
Like a
is
big
a
one.
game, as you all know, that's known for its great soundtrack.
Oh, fuck
and
off.
we're always on the lookout for opportunities to explore like the music scene in particular in our cosmetics. And we have 2 collections coming in the next year
okay.
that, well, although they've just come together and we don't really have any dates yet, but we really couldn't resist sharing. So here goes. First
If
off,
I see a
Dead
Feng
by
Min
Daylight
outfit,
is
I'm DCing.
partnering with heavy
from this
metal
game.
legends
Oh,
Iron
I heard this.
on a collection built around the iconic Eddie, who, well, let's be honest, he fits
Eddie's badass.
Wait,
right into our
notice how
game,
they haven't
right?
said his
All
last
of the
name.
cosmetics in this collection will be
That
like,
is-
portraying his many album cover appearances, which are super cool. And secondly,
Why didn't they
we're
say his last
thrilled to
name?
be partnering with Slipknot on a collection that showcases many of their trademark masks. We'll
That's
be
cool.
making 9
I like that.
masks in total, paying tribute
All for
to some of the
killers,
band's
yes.
most iconic members over the years.
Oh no.
Well, all for
I like
killers,
that. I like that.
Yes.
Honestly,
but yeah, as we said,
I feel like
it's
your knots
really
shouldn't
early
slip.
for both
They
of
should
these
be tight.
collections, but we'll share more news as we get to work on them. What's next?
L joke.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to talk about our community.
Anyway.
Our community.
Me?
I mean, since
Me?
the beginning of Dead by Daylight, it's.
You don't
they are
say
super important
talking
for
about
us,
me.
and
That is
we are
crazy.
attached to put the spotlight on them
Butterflies.
on a
Outcasted,
unique
we're
stock
doing
collection
a reaction.
since a while.
Sorry, my bad.
Because,
Oh my
we
god,
have
this collection
fans all around
is.
the world who are also really talented and creative artists.
For sure.
And even if it's not the first time we
I'm
showcase
reacting.
their work in the store, organizing the
Off my
The
meds.
competitions. right?
I'll mention what you mentioned before, though.
Exactly,
The
to-
drinks
to
on the
appear
table, I
in
think they
game.
just belong to somebody else.
This year,
They've just
Yeah.
been sitting there.
take it a step further and
Pissed
unifying
off.
our inspiration.
I don't even care about any of this update or like this
to
anniversary
build something
broadcast.
new
The
together.
fact that they're not
And
drinking
the result
the
of it
drinks.
is the
Yeah, but they
Everyone's
probably
doing
aren't
that.
their drinks.
I know, that's even more
I
disappointing.
remember when we asked to our community to submit their
Oh, there's a little generator in the background. I didn't even notice that.
We have-
Yeah.
Thousands.
There's a Legion mask in the background too,
Plenty of
behind the
amazing
dude.
applications, and we had to select some of them. So I
It is
remember
very
we
hard to say.
selected 4 winners from
Oh.
Poland, US. Spain,
Holy
Canada.
moly.
There is also a
That's
fifth
a
contributor,
look.
as you know. We'll keep it for later. Featured on that collection, but we invited them
Okay.
to select their favorite character.
Hunter
which
Skin. Who was the other
important.
one? Was that Vittorio?
And
I think so.
we're super lucky because we ended up with a split
Oh
of 2
god,
survivors and
fucking
2
damn
killers.
it.
So balance
That's perfect.
was perfect.
Let's go.
The only way this could
And
get
we
worse is if the
met
next one's a
and
Feng Min outfit.
We share with them
It's
all
twins.
these
Okay.
they need to
Fair.
know
Actually,
fair.
on our
that's okay.
outfits, like the technical constraints, the lore,
How
yeah,
to
the
mix and match.
They also said there's a
mix and
fifth one
match,
though.
etc. Everything they needed before giving them the really precious maximum creative freedom to start their designs. And next, we did this regular follow-up with them, and we achieved beautiful and functional designs, still respecting the artist's intentions, but also our needs. And yeah, we have. It was an incredible collaboration. We have beautiful outfits, because I think like all these creativity, these ideas, their design, they brought to our game, our fresh approach to it, new eyes. So it's yeah. I mean, I'm super happy with the results. So thanks again for these artists to work on that collection was great.
That's great.
Did you
to
know
hear.
she's wearing the
And
Legion
also
jumper?
we have that fifth
I did.
artist that we invited ourselves to be a part of the Artists from the Fall collection.
Yes.
She's an industry veteran, as you know, known for her fantastic
Oh?
work on like Okami, Bayonetta, the Evil Within series, and of course Ghostfire Tokyo.
I don't know much. Oh, there's a
We're
book in the
incredibly
window.
excited to have her joining us today
Huh.
to share a little bit about her designs.
pretty cool.
Welcome,
Cool.
Ikumi Nakamura.
They've really done well with the set.
Hello.
They have.
Welcome.
Hi, I'm Ikumi Nakamura. Dead by Daylight のコミュニティの皆さん、こんにちは。よろしくお願いします。
Welcome, Ikumi-san.
Hi.
It's great having you here today. But before we get into the outfits you created for Dead by Daylight, we wanted to ask you first, could you share with us what draws you to horror? And like, was it something that you liked growing up? And like, what's so unique to you about creating art in this genre?
なるほど。ホラーに惹かれる理由
I was about to say, is it going to be in English?
もともとお父さんが小さい頃からホラー
I feel
映
like
画とか
she
ホラー
doesn't.
のゲームを
She might not
たくさん
understand English, and this is.
育てられた
This is rehearsed, that's
This
why.
is-
正直
yeah.
惹かれる理由はあんまりよくわからないんですなぜかというと自分の体のなんか細胞の中に
I feel like it would be really awkward filming this just because you don't know what the other person's saying. You just know what you're saying.
Honestly, though, fair play to her.
でもやっぱり
For
ホラーっ
like
てなんだろ
Because she's into like the whole art thing, so this might not necessarily be her scene.
人の死とか
Yeah.
人の生きるとかが描かれていて非常に多様
Please
性
don't
があ
be
る
a
ジャ
Feng
ン
Min
ルだ
outfit.
な
That's
と
all
思
I'm
って
begging
惹
for.
かれるんだと思います。
Do you assume that just because she's
And we're
Japanese?
creating 3 outfits for this collection.
Feng Min isn't Japanesian.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was going to be extra concerned.
Could you share with us what stood
Oh,
out the
you're
most
such a-
about each of them to you?
I don't. They've already disappointed me with a Yunjin outfit.
Yeah.
If Feng Min gets one, it's as well.
の
What
なので
the?、
私の
That
住
is
む
awesome!
日本の、文化を取り入れた、
He got little candles on his head. Look at
着
that.
る服をアウトフィットとして寒山流にデザインさせていただきました。で、リジョンのジュリ
Go on,
さ
hit
ん
me with it.
は、彼女は
Julie, it's the right
狂気
Legion.
的な学生の気持
I'm not
ち
sure
を
how I
持つ
feel
女
about
の子だ
Yandere
と思っ
Chan
てるの
coming to
で、
DBD,
それ
but
を表すため
we'll
に
make do with it.
私たちの文化であるスクールガール
Delinquent
の衣装
schoolgirl.
をアウトフィットで彼女にあげてみました。でもう一人がユイで、彼女はすごくバイクを乗ってるたくましい女性だなって思って大好きなんですけれども、そんな彼女
I don't want to be that
の
person,
私生
but
活とか彼女が原宿とか行ったらどんな格好
as
をす
far
るん
as
だろうっていうの
Yui
が見た
skins
く
go,
て
that
その
wouldn't
デ
be
ザイ
my
ンをし
top.
てみました。
We'd also love to learn more about
Like,
your,
it's good,
the whole
but, like,
process and your
it's
inspiration
Yui we're
for the
talking about
creation
here.
of the design.
キャンドルを頭につけてるんですけど、
はい
それはプレイヤーから見たら寒山が来た隠れなきゃって分かるような目印にもなるし、
That's definitely the best outfit. I feel like.
デザイ
Oh,
ンしてます
100%, yeah.
で
They did them in the wrong order, because
もともと4人で
I feel like they
リージョン
the quality kind of drops between the
だ
three.
から4人デザインしたらいいのかなと思って4人デザインしちゃったら1人でいいです
Well,
っ
not
て言って
quality, but just-
分かりましたっつって言ってジョリーさんをデザインさせていただいてで今80年代とか70年代のポップカルチャーが
Please tell me I
非常
can
に
also
世界
T-pose
的
on
にも
the
流
Survivors
行して
for
いるので
Dominance.
そこの時に生きていた学生さんといえば、ヤンキーとスケバンだと思ってそのアウトフィットを彼らにあげました。はいで、ユイに関しては
I'll be honest, I'm surprised they've given another one to Julie so soon, though.
じゃな
Because
い
she
です
got
か
the last
だ
outfit.
から彼女のなんか本当私生活できるのをすごく見たいって思ったのがまず第一で、次に彼女のその
Didn't Yui
いつも
also just get an outfit as
バイ
well?
クの
Yeah.
衣装、バイカーの衣装を着てるからわからないんですけど、
Oh yeah, she,
実際
it was
彼女
literally
が
the.
I might run the
来た
shorts
時
of
に
these
Mexico's
ones.
どれだけこうキラーから傷つけられてる姿が見れるのかもっと見たかったんで比較的薄着にして彼女がキラーから逃げやすいように動きやすいようにしてスポーティーなスタイル
It's weird. It's a very
Well, thanks again for
that
joining
Yui
us
outfit.
today.
It
We
makes
found
me
the
think it's like a
outfits look
mix
really
of
amazing, and we can't wait for fans around the world to enjoy them. So the
Like,
artist from the Fog
I
collection,
don't know.
featuring work from
It's a very
Mikami
Meg
Nakamura,
sort of
will be
outfit, but
available
like
in
a
the Dead by
very
Daylight in-game store
dark
this
version of it too.
Oh, one more
Yeah,
thing.
sure.
I have a last announcement.
What?
And it will be a nice piece of nostalgia for any long-time fans of Behavior. Because we have our team, our big team, and an important part of this team worked on a game a long time ago named Naughty Bear.
Oh my god.
Naughty Bear, Naughty Bear. You know, this game featured a bear living in his happy community of bears, but he's going on a murderous rampage after they didn't invite him to a party. I mean, what
As he should.
Iconic character.
Exactly. Murder
super
them all.
Interesting, and
Justice for
we were
Naughty
attached
Bear.
to bring it to the game since a while, and I'm super happy because
Oh,
now
God.
we are finally doing this.
Players have been asking for it.
Yeah, I know, and it's coming soon this year. This year is coming.
Wow.
Can I have a Naughty Bear onesie?
We will
Trapper's
attach,
cosmetics. I thought it
a
would be.
cosmetic.
Oh, fuck off,
He will be
Trapper.
part of the Trapper cosmetics, and we will give him a variety of moments. It will be a lot of fun for players to see him. Like,
Awesome.
What happened to Ted?
thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed all
Ted got
these
back into
announcements,
cocaine again.
all the upcoming outfits coming this year.
Yo, it's crazy. We're getting a
Thank you
cocaine
again,
bear.
Nakamura, to be here with us today. It was a real pleasure to work with you. Stay tuned because
sake.
Jean and Sarah are coming up next to talk about the in-game celebrations for the 7th anniversary. Thank you for watching.
Anyway, we move.
Bye.
Fucking cocaine bear.
All right. This time for real. Okay.
That's made this whole thing worth it. Oh, fuck off. Stop taking him away.
What's so hard? We've been doing this for 5 years together.
But I can do it right now. It's like 2 minutes.
Wait
Seriously. No, but...
It has to be something big if they're teasing it like this. If it ends up being like...
Imagine it's the Nicolas Cage thing.
I help out with
No, that would be hilarious. I would love so much if they show us a trailer they've already shown us.
Senior game designer at Dead by Daylight, and I'm focused on the events. And I'm so glad that I get to be here with Sarah, as 7 years ago, when I first became a fan of DBD, she helped me get my very first tattoo, which was altruism, just 2 months after the game's release. Thank you.
That's a risky move. I respect it though.
Okay, so Gene, there's lots to celebrate this year.
I'll get a tramp stamp of the DBD logo.
With a month of
Just no, the resilience picture.
Leading up to the anniversary event. So tell us more about these activations.
Exactly. So each week we will be celebrating a different 2-year period of Dead by Daylight's history. So that'll include characters, maps, and mechanics that were introduced during those periods.
Okay.
So for example, week 1 will be featuring the Blood Hunts. Week 2 will then be doubling the risk.
Sorry, something about the phrase boosted maps is making me laugh.
The players to vote for a community choice event, which will occur during the Chapter 28 release. And once the anniversary event goes live, we'll be doing giveaways for previous anniversary cosmetics, including outfits and the Year 5 crowns.
Twisted Masquerade was a
Hang on.
huge hit last year.
The new masks are on the
And
table.
This year, we're bringing it back bigger and better than
The new
ever.
masks are on the table.
The host of the Twisted Masquerade has actually stepped out of the shadows.
I didn't pay enough attention, but
and
the host.
lent
Hold on.
their certain special kind of decorating skills to our in-game event. What can players expect to see?
Well, the
See?
host has introduced
It
a lot
is,
of
but
various
who are they going to be
artworks throughout various
for?
areas of the
I'm
game.
thinking Plague.
You'll definitely want to check those out.
Who's that?
And
I didn't see
No,
it.
it's
There was
Trickster.
a
Pretty
Billy.
sure it's Trickster.
I thought I saw a
No,
full
it's
Billy
Trickster.
outfit.
makeover, and it looks
Can't be Trickster.
incredible.
Oh.
But this host seems to have brought along some
Balloon.
mysterious masked figures. What are these like weird ghostly spirits? Who or what
Come
are
on.
they? If you want to find out, you're going to have to take a closer look.
Speaking of masked figures, we're bringing back.
They're putting a
Masquerade
mask on every single one of the knights, dudes.
12.
But getting
Okay.
your hands on
You
them
skimped
last
out.
year
Hang
was a
on.
little tricky.
Only
Good,
Blight,
yeah.
Knight, Legion, Singularity's getting one. Zarina, Meg, Jonah, Jeff, Gabriel, Felix.
Actually make it through the exit
Okay.
gate. So how have we improved things?
You have to make it out of the
Well,
exit
the
gate.
invitations
Okay.
that came out last year, Sarah,
Kate didn't get one.
they'll be back. But this
Oh.
time, invitations will be holding charges, and you'll use those charges to kind of mess with the opposition while you're in chase. So if you're a survivor, what you'll be able to do is block the window vaults so the killer can't pursue you, and you'll also be
That
able
sounds
to
like a bitch.
spawn a pallet, which can be used in an emergency,
Oh,
but it'll break right upon use.
I think
Killers, on
they
the other
may
hand,
have finally
will be able
introduced a
to
mechanic
resist
that's
the
going to make me
impact
want to
of a
kill
stun,
myself.
remotely break a pallet or a breakable wall, and survivors better watch out about this one. They will be able to inflict the exposed status effect on you once they've reached a tier
for
of bloodlust.
fuck's sake.
But in order to get your cosmetic, you will need to make sure that you are holding onto at least one charge by the time that an exit opens, and that's either the exit gate or the hatch. So our players are going to have to decide what is ultimately more important to them, exhausting the charge to help them in a time of need, or getting that brand new mask.
Oh, it's such a tough choice. But I love the players have a mechanic now where they can gain these masks without having to escape the trial. So beyond the mask, we have a number of excellent unlockable cosmetics as part of the Twisted Masquerade event tome, including 2 brand new outfits.
Alright,
Last
hit me
year,
with it.
our guests of honor were Hattie
It's
and the
going to
Dredge.
be
Slap me with the long schlong of
Soma
excellence.
and Singularity.
Holy god, mother of God.
Hillbilly. We
I
also
told you it was
have
Hillbilly.
a number of playfully
I wouldn't agree that Nee's a fan
charms for you to collect.
favorite.
It's worth noting, though, that
Everyone's
all
just scared of her
last year's
because she's the
cosmetics,
entity. But anyway.
masks, outfits are going to be available in the store. So if you missed out on anything, now's your chance to go collect them.
Exactly, and keeping track of their collections is going to be much easier this year. So the event pop-up now is multi-tabbed. So you'll be able to find a collection tab and a store tab. In the collection tab, you'll find anything that can be earned through event gameplay or through the event tome. And in the store tab, you'll be
Hold
able
on.
to find anything
That's a
that you
Ghostface
want
outfit.
to feature that is event related.
It is.
And in
Good
there,
spot.
you'll be able to find the
I
think I also spotted a Fang outfit.
which are brand new
Yeah.
Twisted Masquerade outfits. So
There
be
is,
sure to check those
unfortunately.
out.
What a fucking surprise.
We've got one more thing coming as part of the
Ghostface
anniversary
one.
event, don't we, team?
Blessed.
Go on. Hit us with
This
it.
year, we're debuting a new kind of
Oh,
challenge
fuck.
Oh,
condition.
thank goodness.
Random
I've been
perks.
waiting for this.
This is exactly what it sounds like. You roll the proverbial dice.
This
and your
should have been a
loadout is
thing, like,
equipped with
years
those
ago.
Random perks.
Yeah.
So this is a condition you
Same
might
with fucking
see on
search bar, but-
challenges.
Catch me
that
playing
ask
playing
you
streams
to heal
doing
a
this.
survivor or down a survivor, for example. And last but not least, we're bringing back community challenges.
Yay!
So this is a great time
And this is how you
for
get the
whole community to get together,
Neo
to
and
work together and
hillbilly
unlock
outfit. It looks
See,
like.
I'm not that big a fan
Exactly,
of them, so
Sarah.
I'm actually
And
probably
we
not
will
going to be too
there,
bothered.
ready
Like,
to
I'll go
support
for
you
them,
guys
but, you
through
know.
those community challenges.
I actually kinda
Make
like
sure to
them.
Stay tuned and don't forget that the road to anniversary content starts today.
Do we?
And that is a wrap on the 7th anniversary show for Dead by Daylight and another year of content reveals. Thank you so much for
I didn't
joining
even talk
us
about-
and spending your day with
It's
us.
gonna end up
been
being Nicolas
as
Cage.
exciting as I hoped it would be. I hope you've enjoyed it. And don't forget that the PTB for End transmission is live right now. So if you're on PC, you can jump over and start testing out things
gonna be
that
Nicolas
were
Cage.
just revealed in the show today, which is pretty special. So thanks once again to our dev team
He's
back
gonna
in the
get cut off.
studio.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, right.
I have one last thing, seriously, before we
Please.
finish. I know we had some great reveals today, but I have one last thing that I'm super thrilled to talk about. We are welcoming into the fog
Yep.
this year someone, I mean, it's a brand new survivor.
It is a
like we've
survivor.
never
Nicolas
done
Cage
before.
is gonna be survivor.
He's an amazing actor with a career that spans decades. He's done
Okay, but
everything,
at least
all
it's
the greatest
confirming that he's
movies
a
you've ever
survivor.
seen. He's been in the horror world for a while with cult classics, the cosmic horror.
Imagine he
Will be
just
joining the
shows up
fog
in this thing.
this summer.
It's
We're
not.
so excited to have him with us.
It's not the most unrealistic thing. Yeah, they'll show us the trailer again. So, YouTube, if you haven't seen this, this is your chance.
We can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Oh my god, it's Nicolas Cage! At least it's confirming he's a survivor. I'm happy about that. So you're gonna be a Nicolas Cage main?
No.
You fucking... We're no longer friends.
I'll let you take over that.
Imagine you load up into a game against a full squad of P100 Nicolas Cages.
That's what they're teasing all stream. Is the thing that they literally did a trailer for, like, a
To
few
be
days
fair,
before
they
the
had to
event.
announce it because of the leaks.
No,
Kinda
but
sucked.
Okay.
Oh well.
Oh, that's the same
That's
code
cool.
as before.
Few decent surprises there.
Okay. Seattle, United States. Let's just quickly watch this.
Winter joined the Behavior family to work on a brand new project
Midwinter.
set in the Dead by Daylight universe. One of the things we love most about the world of Dead by Daylight is the
There's
infinite
already a Fury video
thought
on
about
could
the game's
Nicolas
multiplayer
Cage defeat
action,
Dead
which
by
we
Daylight's
love,
entity.
and reimagined it in a completely new way.
The themes in our game will center around greed and the lust for power. These will be present in both the gameplay itself and in the stories of the characters
it's
who
still
were tempted to
story-based.
enter a strange new corner of the entity's
I'm gonna be
realm.
pissed if I
Our
rewinded back to
vision
this
is
for it to
create
actually
a
not show me
multiplayer
anything.
PvE experience where instead of facing off against each other, up to 4 players can team up, enter another one of the entity's realms, and take on a host of deadly enemies that occupy it.
This project is still in very early stages.
Oh, there's the Mortal
We are
Kombat
really excited
trailer.
about what we're doing and can't wait to share more as we go.
Stay tuned for more.
Cool. That didn't tell me much, but it's like I said. I've heard of the thing
PvE
that they're talking about. No, like the other one, the Scavengers game. I think I
Yeah,
had a
the
friend of mine.
PvE. That's the PvE. The Supermassive one is a single player one.
But yeah, any final thoughts you've got?
No Rebecca feet, Satch.
Oh yeah, they're adding the banners and shit too. I completely forgot about that.
The player cards.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a fine anniversary. I don't feel like it really changed the landscape of Dead by Daylight or anything. Last anniversary was probably a little bit more meaningful, but it was fine. It was cool. More Jeff, please.
Decent.
Again, I feel like I looking at that killer, they are 100% going to be another killer that people bitch about. Because the killer will put their power on some wall or something, and then somebody will call them camper for having their thing. Wherever it is.
Tunneling might be an issue with it.
Yeah, I'm excited, don't get me wrong, but I can already see that people are just going to complain about this one. Which is going to be sad, but oh well. Right, anyway, thank you everyone for watching. This has been Bubbles and Outcasted reacting.
My name is Outcast.
Let me know if you want to see more of these kind of reacts. As well as, please go check out the OutcastedRum dude that I'm reacting with. His link will be in the description somewhere.
I also totally stream on Pornhub.
Sorry, who the what now what? Actually, you know what? Never mind. Don't listen to him. He makes a worse case for checking him out on Twitch, but I swear to you, he's worth it. Just give him a chance. But yes, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye.